St. Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Throwing to start here is Tua. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Going to be incomplete.
Anderson already trying to get him the football. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run. Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Achane. And once again, that middle going to be clogged up as he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing now is Tagovailoa. His pass caught at the 4. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Gun. Zebra. Zebra, 48. Oi, side.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's 3rd and 7. Cousins to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. In motion, Hill. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Tyreek Hill. And able to get this down inside the 15, into the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in cover.
Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. And again, it's Tagovailoa. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Caleb Evans. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Tua now, third and goal. He'll swing this out to Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins! Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nwangu now from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Throwing, Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Tua now on first down. This one deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
So certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on a deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they were ringing him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Hey, no, easy.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Good route here.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Cousins will try and throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. It's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, that was almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown. Cam Akers from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
21G, 21G, time on three, kick.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Again, it's Mostert. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that is incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone,
they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here comes second down. Cousins to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The two are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Hey, get set.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Solo left side. Solo left side. Hey.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill.